3 days till Christmas. Wow, if you are thinking about Christmas presents, then look no further. I'm a big fan of this company. I've actually given some of these to my nephew. He absolutely loves them. Please stay where you are. We're going to have lots of fun. It's going to be very interactive too, so email us in any questions. And yeah, if you have bought one of these before, let us know how you're getting on. But we've got some amazing deals. Why, I hear you ask? Well, because we're Hobbycraft TV, but also because this is day 2 of our Black Friday event. So you can expect deals of up to 50% off. Oh, we've got exclusive launches coming up during the event. Plus, you get an additional 10% off when you spend £80 or more. And that's just not one item. If your basket totals £80 or more, you still get that discount. And of course, the daily basket giveaway too. So it could be you. Right, how do you order? Check out the website, hobbycraft.co.uk/TV. Right. We've got bundles for you. We've got something for different age groups. You know, these are the sort of things where families can get involved. It's so good. They're also really good for younger age groups, some of them to take to restaurants and things. That's why I find they're really handy. Traveling, they're great. Holiday homes, go around to grandparents for a roast, something to do with the family afterwards. It keeps on going. But there's plenty of different games to choose from. But once you like one, you're bound to want to build up your collection. I think the Happy Puzzle Company, it's so clever how they think of these ideas. Honestly, it blows my mind how they think of it and lay it all out and compartmentalise their ideas. It's really impressive. Right, let's whiz through these deals. We're going to say hi to Josh very shortly. The top bundle, everything on the top shelf right here is really impressive. You're saving £10. It's $49.97 for all of these. In fact, do you know what? Should we say hi to Josh first? Let's rather than me talk to you about it, let's say hello to Josh. Come on in, Josh.
Right,
good to see you.
Hi.
Really good to see you.
Thank you. Good to be back here.
Yeah, it's great
to be back on Hobbycraft.
Yeah, Hobbycraft TV, actually. Do you know what? I gave a brief introduction, but let's go all the way back. Who are the Happy Puzzle Company?
Right, so the Happy Puzzle Company are the UK's leading provider of educational toys and games. We're probably best known for our Genius collection that we've got here.
I love the square, the Genius Square.
The Genius Square is probably the product that's made the Happy Puzzle Company what we are today. This has sold millions of copies globally, and we'll get a chance to play this soon because, as the name suggests, it is actually just genius.
Yeah.
But we've got a whole range of games here suitable for younger children, all the way up to parents and grandparents as well. We've got family games, we've got single-player games, and this is the perfect time of year to be sharing this.
Isn't it?
Coming up to Christmas.
I
actually didn't realise it was 33 days to Christmas. I've got to get my act together because I've got children to buy for, but this is the perfect time to get shopping. We've got a whole range of games, and we're going to have a lot of fun.
We're going to have a lot of fun, honestly. I can't wait. I've been looking forward to this all day. So we've got various different bundles. You can buy individual bits. So we have got price points for, I think, every budget. Normally, these are £19.99 each. What have we got here? What's in the first bundle?
Right, so the first bundle, we've got the Genius Square. Now, this is the original Genius game. This is the multi-award-winning game, the Genius Square. We'll get an opportunity to play this in a moment. Following on from that, and after the overwhelming success of the Genius Square, we introduced the Genius Star, and it didn't take long for that to catch up in terms of sales. This, again, proved to be extremely popular. Similar vein as the Genius Square, but we've added a really unique twist to it, and we'll get a chance to do that soon. And the newest addition is the Genius Connection.
So I haven't seen this one.
So you haven't seen this here. So this only launched in April this year, and this is absolutely brilliant. This is incredibly clever. This is the latest addition to the Genius Collection, and already it's becoming one of our top-selling games, having only been out a few months. So it's absolutely brilliant. And all 3 of these are available in the bundle.
Honestly, and I think it says 8+ on the boxes here, but honestly, adults enjoy using these.
Oh, absolutely.
It's so fun. It's easy to get to grips with, but you give yourself challenges because there's lots of different kind of difficulty settings and all become clear with this.
Well, exactly.
You're going to grow with it, I think.
Exactly. Well, just to give you a little teaser, the Genius Square has got the small number of only 62,208 possible challenges. So with, well, 62,208 different challenges, who's going to get bored? There is something for everyone.
Good luck at trying to get through that amount. So, and it's not just a one-hit wonder, as it were. It's going to keep on going. And try it. Please just try it. We're going to play these live as well, aren't we? You're not competitive, are you, John?
So I'm not, but you know what, Dan, who I've often done this show, he is very, very competitive.
I hear
And
he's
have to
very
say-
good at this.
I have to say, he's also very good. I promised him I'd tally up the charts of who was winning, and I'm afraid to say he's winning at the moment on my own game.
Really? You're joking?
Yes, on air, he is winning at the moment. We should have to get my own back on him, but honestly, these are brilliant. Each game should only take between sort of 45 seconds to maybe a couple of minutes, depending on the one we try. We'll get the opportunity to play it.
We're going to do
It's
it.
really, really simple and easy.
I think we need a Hobbycraft tournament with this, actually. It's going to get... Oh, dear. I'm on edge. No, but you know what? It's so much fun, this. So if you'd like to go for everything we've just gone through on the top of the screen, yeah, that's £49.97. Right, before we start, let's have a look at another bundle we got here. I haven't seen this either, you know, the Underground bundle.
So these are brand new. So each of these are available as a bundle or individually. But we took our first licensing deal last year. So each of these are fantastic games for the family. You can play on your own. You can play against a partner. I mean, Underground Grid's in the middle.
So it's
for up to
these
6
three,
players.
is it?
It's for these 3 games, and they are all fully licensed with Transport for London. So when we get the opportunity to play this later, I will show you what I mean by that, because you'll probably begin to notice some of the colours. If you've been on the London Underground, if you've seen the Transport for London map, they look very familiar. So we'll get the opportunity to play that in a moment.
You've got similar colours to the actual lines of the Underground.
Just wait till you see Underground Genius. It will blow your mind. It's absolutely fantastic.
I used to live in London, honestly. That takes me back.
Right.
I love it. So £42.97. You're saving £10 if you go for that bundle. I would not hang around. So 355-137. That is fantastic value for money. Now, Joe, we started to talk about the Genius Square, didn't we? We got the regular size in the bundle. You can buy them individually, but we've also got the XL.
Exactly.
So is it exactly the same, just larger?
So it's exactly the same. So if you've perhaps got dexterity issues, you want to get something for an older relative who's perhaps not as nimble with the smaller pieces, that's the one you want to go for. Lots of people buy both the XL version and the regular version. Your regular version, it's small, it's compact, it's your travel version.
To restaurants for your kids and so on,
Exactly.
Perhaps.
The XL version's the one you put on your coffee table. It's big, it's beautiful. We're going to get the opportunity to see that sooner, but it is exactly the same game.
Having quite chunky games like this is quite a stylish thing, actually.
Exactly.
£31.99, so 759-900. That is an absolute must. But there's so much more on the website, OK? So if we want to get playing, so if you want to check out your baskets, go to hobbycraft.co.uk/TV and add it to your basket, and guys, do get them checked out. If you've got any questions, just email us in studio@hobbycraft.co.uk. Right, OK.
Right.
I'm actually a little bit nervous.
Charlie, are you ready?
I am ready, right.
OK, so let me explain what we've got here. So this is actually the Genius Square XL. The reason why we're playing with this one is just because it appears better on camera. It's slightly bigger, easier on TV. But this is the original Genius Square. This is the one that's available in the bundle. If I put them on top of each other, you can see it's, I mean, the Genius Square is approximately 16 centimetres squared. The Genius Square XL is 26 centimetres squared, but they're both exactly the same.
So about 8 years and older we recommend for this, yeah?
Sorry, yeah, absolutely. But again, you know what? My children are 5 and they like putting the pieces in. We don't necessarily roll the dice and play it in the same way, but it's a great way to get them to understand spatial awareness and spatial recognition. And again, this is suitable for all ages. That's why it's really brilliant. But let me show you how we play. But before I do, I just want to tell you one really important thing, because as a parent of 2 young children, there's 2 things I really hate on Christmas Day. Number 1 is unpacking a gift and having to spend 2 hours reading 16 pages of instruction manuals and trying to understand how to learn it.
Yeah, it's about 4 or 5 o'clock. No one wants to do that bit, do they? You pass it. I can just hand it to my brother-in-law.
That's the problem. And number 2, opening a present and having to go through my toolbox to get my screwdrivers, all my batteries, everything like that, and spending another 2 hours building it. It is boring. It is frustrating. This is all about screen-free fun. OK. So it's ready to use right out the box. I can explain you the rules in about 20 seconds, and it's ready to get going. So first thing to note, this is a 2-player game. You get 2 boards in the pack, but of course you can play on your own. There are 2 sets of pieces, 2 sets of blockers, but only 1 set of dice. I'm going to show you why in a moment. First thing I'd like you to do, please, Charlie, is take all of the pieces out of the board for me.
I've been meant to
so
prepare
6 by 6
myself all night
grids.
for this.
Oh, I can't lose again.
No, it's joking.
Right.
It's good fun, isn't it?
It is good fun. And with 62,000 challenges, you're never going to get bored of it. So we're going to roll the 7 dice, and what it's going to produce is 7 different coordinates. So first thing we need to do is put our blockers, and they're these circular brown pieces, in the corresponding spaces. So if I read them out, we've got A5.
Right, you are.
We've got C3. We've got B5. We've got E6. That's there. F1. A1. And finally, C2.
C2.
And because we're using the same set of dice, if we've done it correctly, both our boards should look exactly the same, which they do. Now it becomes a race.
So this determines how, the layout we got here, this determines how hard it is that right?
Exactly. So look, there's 62,000 challenges. Some of these challenges have multiple ways to solve it.
Right.
So the more ways there are to solve it, the easier it becomes. If there's only one way to solve it, then obviously it's more difficult. But the important thing to know is that there's always a solution. So no matter what coordinates of the dice are rolled, there is always a solution, and that's what makes this the Genius Square.
Okay.
You were talking before about kind of the genius way these games develop. This was actually a mathematical concept. That's what the idea behind the game. It was a computer algorithm. We developed a computer program to run it. It took just over 24 hours to make sure that every single one of these was solvable, and we turned it into the multi-award winning game it is today. And it's simple. The idea is to fit all of your remaining pieces in, and the fastest one to do it wins.
Right. Are we ready?
You ready, Charlie?
I think so. Is there a method? No, let's just we'll crack on.
Okay, well, let's get going. But in terms of a method, I like to go with the more difficult pieces, and that's typically this kind of red Z-shaped piece, the yellow piece as well. The single piece is obviously the easiest. Dan is incredibly competitive. Let's see. I think I might have done this. There you go.
No.
That's all right. Look, it's been a long time since you played it.
Right, they timed you.
Was that one of my fastest? I have to say that's probably one of my fastest. Normally it takes about 20 seconds to solve.
Do you know what? If I had a saw, I could. There we go.
Basically, what everyone says. If I could just saw this piece off and put it on this one, then I'd. But look, you can see we started off in the same way. I think I went for a different one here.
Oh, right. So that bit.
And that's what makes this really clever. One of the things I really like about this game is, unlike other games, Monopoly and things like that, where once you take it out, you're investing sort of an hour, 2 hours of your time in playing that.
Yeah.
This you can play for 10 minutes, put it away, go and make the Christmas dinner, come back, put it on the Christmas table.
Do you fancy a quick?
Yeah. Exactly. You can go and you can play this, put it on the side, come back. Each game only lasts a few seconds.
Do you know, I already want to have another go.
Let's give it a go.
It's addictive, doesn't it?
I know, it does get addictive. And then what you begin to do is you begin to notice patterns.
Yeah.
And you begin to get faster.
And it's fun. We're not playing with, with friends online, just on screens. It's just traditional, isn't it?
Exactly. But I'll actually mention a couple of things. So obviously, there are 2 sets in this.
Yeah.
If you wanted to buy 2 packs, 4 packs, of course you can play with multiple people, so it's not limited to just 2 people.
So you could play on Zoom or something, actually.
So we used to have lots of people contact us during lockdown to say over Christmas they sent a copy of this up to their grandparents, and they had a copy here, they rolled the dice and they played over Zoom, and it was really nice. And you can still do that now with obviously family who live in different parts of the country or different parts of the world. Because it's so easy to set up and explain, you can play this with everyone.
You instantly get it.
And we have lots of people who buy kind of 2 sets or 4 sets, and there's all 6 of them around the dinner table playing this simultaneously.
Okay, so you might want to multi-buy this. So if you buy, you get this part of the bundle. If you want the smaller version. If you want the Genius Square, we're using the XL.
Yeah.
So in one box, you get enough for 2. So you get 2 plates, 2 sets of everything, and 1 set of the dice, of
exactly.
course, yeah.
But if you want to buy 2 sets, then you've got 4 of them. You still use the 1 set of dice because everyone's the same.
Yeah.
But then you can.
But if you want to multi-buy, 4 players, 6 players, 8 players, it keeps going. Imagine, if you have got the budget for it, imagine everyone around the table. And you can go for it.
We have Genius tournaments. We hold a number of Genius tournaments before where we've had up to 30 people playing. And it is so much fun and people love it. It's worth noting, by the way, that we've given each one of these games a Genius rating, okay, out of 5. This is Genius rating 3 out of 5. And it'll become relevant why it's Genius rating 3 out of 5 when we come on to the next 2, because they are slightly trickier. But should we give this one another go?
Let's do it,
This is so much fun. So let's give it a go. So we've got here D6, B4.
So really, Dan beat you then?
Oh, Dan
was that
always
quick for
beats
you,
me.
that winning, would you say?
I have to say that was one of my quicker ones, but I think the problem is...
that makes me feel better, thank you.
Dan's, I think, taken these home. When he gets home from Hobbycraft TV, he does nothing. He doesn't do bedtime, he doesn't do the cooking, he doesn't do the cleaning, he sits and plays this all night, so he can beat me on air. He gets away with it.
He's up all night practicing with this, isn't
But he is exceptionally good. We've got A6 and E4. I haven't been reading them out, but hopefully you've got the same.
I've copied you, all good.
They should look exactly the same. And again, then it becomes a race. Should we go? Let's give this a go. Come on, 3, 2, 1, go.
Right, here we go.
And another thing is Dan typically starts before I've said go. I'm not going to say,
it's all coming out now, isn't it?
Cheats, but he does often start before I say go.
Right, oh, hello.
No, hold on.
Hello.
Hold on. Have you done it? Oh, I was going to say VAR, we need VAR, but I think you just about won that one. And it's really interesting because...
Do you know what they just said to me? They said, Chai doesn't count, that's too wonky. You can honestly forget.
Text in and say if it's too wonky. But what's really interesting, apart from this piece here, they're completely different. We built these in completely different ways. And that's what I mean. Because this challenge, as an example, has got multiple ways to solve it, it is slightly easier. There are lots of challenges and lots of combinations when you roll the dice, but there's only one way, and it can take 2 or 3 minutes to solve some of these levels. But with over 62,000 challenges, it's certainly not something you're going to get
that's all the combinations possible from the dice.
62,208. That's the number of different challenges you could play if you were to buy this game.
Honestly, want to keep going with this. You don't want to put it down. Try it, absolutely try it. So the Genius Square XL, it's like a flagship game from the Happy Puzzle Company, isn't it?
So the Genius Square is the, I say multi-award winning, and I really mean it. We've won awards, Toy of the Year in America, Australia, the UK, all over Europe as well. This has been sold globally. This game has sold millions of copies, gone on to inspire multiple spin-offs, which we'll get to play in a moment. This really is a fantastic game. If you're one of the few people who do not own this game already, this is your opportunity.
Give it a go. We've been using the XL version just because it's easier on TV. But you can buy the original size, which is, you could do it at home, you could do it travelling, maybe on a train or a table, who knows. But it comes as part of a bundle where you get good saving. You save £10. You're going to love, if you like the Genius Square, you're going to love the other two. If you just want the Genius Square, the large or the regular size, then you can get them together too. Should we have a look at the Connection one
Let's have a look at the Genius Connection. It's worth... I'm going to put these over here, but it's worth noting, by the way, when I stack them on top of each other, look how small they are. If you want to put them in your suitcase, take them away. They're really small and compact to be able to do. So, this is the Genius Connection. Now, the Genius Connection is the newest addition to the Genius Collection. I love saying that. A brain teaser. Right, and it comes with these cards, and these are really clever, and these are brilliant. But I'm going to put these to the side for the moment. Now, like the Genius Square, like the Genius Star, there are thousands of different challenges, and there is always a solution. It's a 2-player game that you can, of course, play on your own if you just want to play with one of the boards. If you want to multi-buy and get multiple of these, you can play with 4, 5, or however many people you want, really. But what we're going to do is we're going to take our pieces out the board. We've both got identical boards, identical pieces.
Is it like, do you remember Pipe Dream?
I don't, but it sounds like we're going down that route of how you play this.
It was a really old game I used to play when I was a kid on a computer. It's like really basic graphics. You have to, and it had like slime going down a pipe, and you had to connect the pipes before.
So it's sort of like that. You're kind of connecting about. I mean, this is a. I don't know, an arrow, whatever it is.
It's probably nothing like that. Ignore me.
We are making a connection. So we've got 2 boards here. First thing we're going to do is take the 2 dice, and we're going to roll them, and it will give us 2 numbers. Now, I don't know if the camera can see, but on each of these boards, there are numbers 1 to 100.
Go close together so we can see.
Split into small triangles. Now, the 2 numbers here we've got shown are 8 and 38. So what we're going to do is we can take our 2 yellow pieces. If I put them together, that is the front and end of an arrow. And we are going to put them on the board so that over... Oh, you don't have to copy me. These are in the right place. I was just showing. So you've got the front end of the arrow, and we're going to split them up, and we're going to put them on the board so that through the triangular cutout, we can see the numbers 8 and 38. So we've got number 38 that we can see here, and we've got... Where's number 8 that we can see here? Now,
Okay.
this one's really interesting, okay? There are two things we need to do here. Using as many or as few of the pieces as you like, it's a race. The race is to make the connection. Once you've made the connection, you then need to turn the remaining pieces upside down and fit them into the board. Just because you've made the connection,
Can I do that?
you could absolutely do that. The reason why I say this is interesting, the reason why I say this is interesting is because there are lots of different challenges.
Yeah.
And it's probably quite clear here that we've rolled quite an easy challenge, which is where these boards come in a moment. I'm going to explain that. But just because you made the connection,
genius, honestly.
there you go. Just because you made the connection, it's not always a foregone conclusion that you can fit all the remaining pieces in. So what you might need to do is make the connection in a different route. Because these are so close to each other, it's probably safe to say that is how you make the connection.
Oh, do you know what? That's a nice way to
What you're doing is you're turning, you know, I think you say we kind of rolled that on purpose. What you're doing is you're then turning the remaining pieces upside down to fill in all the remaining spaces.
Okay.
Now, I've played this with Dan on air, and we spent sort of upwards of 5 minutes trying to solve some of these levels. I think we've probably rolled quite an easy one here, so let me take these out. Let's roll these again.
Okay.
And then I'll come to this in a moment. See, the further away, okay, so this is going to be much harder because you can tell 99 and 12, the pieces are going to be much further apart. So I'm going to put one there. It doesn't matter which way around you put them.
So you've got a little window in the piece, so long as you're showing 99.
Exactly.
Okay.
And number 12.
Where are you up there? I get you, yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to try the same thing.
This is so clever. I like this. This is great.
But there is always a solution, and we'll see here it's much more challenging.
Okay, right.
So...
All right. There we go.
Okay,
no special
this is
treatment, please.
Quite interesting. See, I'm not wearing an earpiece. If you're getting clues in your ear,
Do you know what?
I'm definitely not
You'd
benefiting
think,
from
wouldn't
this.
you? You would think they'd help me, but they're really,
So I don't think that
really
one
not.
can go there.
Now I'm in panicking.
And oh no, I thought I had that one. Okay, no, maybe not.
Do you know what? I'm going to have to start again. I'm going to have to start
What
again,
have
folks.
No, I thought I had that.
Oh, no. It's because you think...
You think you've got it, and the worst part is when you've actually... No, that's right, that's not even the correct piece. Is when you think you've made a connection, and you then can't fit the remaining pieces in. Oh, hold on. Have I done it?
There we go.
Yes, okay, so I've made the connection, but now we also have to be able to turn the other pieces upside down and fit them in. And if we can't, which I can't here, or I don't think I can anyway, then we haven't quite got it right.
So you're not finished till you put all the pieces back in?
Exactly. So
That's
it's a
good.
two-stage challenge. So, I mean, this one, clearly here I can't fit them in. And this is why, by the way, it's worth noting that this is Genius level 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I get you. I understand.
Unlike the Genius Square, which should take 30 seconds, this one can easily take a few minutes. Just whilst Charlie is doing that, can I come onto these cards? It's a nice way of getting me out to try and solve it on air, isn't it? I want to come to these cards, because the first time we rolled the dice, we rolled what was quite an easy challenge. Clearly, this time it's a more difficult challenge. And we have lots of people calling in after buying the Genius Square saying, this is fantastic, but one of the things we'd really love to be able to do is select a challenge based on our difficulty level.
Yeah.
And so what we've done here with the Genius Connection is we've done that. We've given 4 different challenge cards with each set. So we've got your starter, your junior, your expert, and your master card. Okay. Other credit cards are available. And on there, you've got all different challenges. So, for example, if you wanted to choose an easy level, rather than rolling the dice, you can choose your starting positions. If you want to go with a harder level, you can go with one of the expert levels. If you're playing against perhaps a parent and a child playing together, one of you can start on the starter level, the adult maybe can start on the expert level, unless you're like me, who probably want to also start on the starter or junior level, because clearly I'm not too good at this one here. But it's a really nice way to be able to build up your confidence and build up your ability as well, because we've included the challenge cards to do this. So you're stuck.
Yeah.
You know who's again? I hate giving them all the credit, but Dan's normally the one that solves this on air. I'm giving him a lot of compliments, aren't I? An awful lot of compliments, but he is normally the one. Oh, what have I? Oh, yes, OK, so I've got another connection. Again, I've got another one, but because I've got this space here, I'm not going to be able to solve this. This is incredibly frustrating.
It is. Do you know what? Because the first bit, so I think the only option I've got is that bit there to start.
OK, again, so I've got another connection.
I know it's not.
Oh, I keep making connections. The connections that on this level is the easier bit. Trying to fill in the remaining pieces is not as easy. This is why they call these the genius games, by the way.
They do, don't they?
Not that you don't have to be a genius, but...
We need to move on soon because we've got more to look at.
Right, well, you know what? Every single one of these has a solution.
Yeah.
But obviously some of them take more than a few moments to solve.
But that's,
every single one has a solution.
It makes you want to keep going, doesn't it?
It does. I think I'm going to carry on with this at home.
Well, this is so perfect to have at Christmas, isn't it? It's ideal. And you're going to have these in a few days if you order it from Hobbycraft TV today. Look forward to having it. I would say this for after Christmas lunch, isn't it? Every member of the family can get hold of this and yeah, have a go. But if you like to go for the Genius Star, we're going to do that one next. That comes with the Genius Square and, of course, the Genius, the one we just seen, the Genius Collection. In fact, you know what? They're so worth getting. It's addictive. You just want to have another go. They want to have another go. I could play this with my my parents, my nephew, my sisters, my brother-in-law. All of us would absolutely love this. Because absolutely, Josh is right. Quite often, you know, when you get those board games and you read the instructions, you get so bored, you kind of fudge the rules a little bit and you just think, oh, well, let's just play it like this. You're not doing it properly. You can just get straight into this. Right, now, before we have a look at the Genius Star, we have a big Black Friday event. This is day number 2, actually. So up to 50% off various different deals and bundles. It's an additional 10% off when you spend £80 or more. And, of course, you get, well, daily basket giveaways. Now, talk about daily basket giveaways. We have got our first winner. Are we ready? You know what? If you bought something yesterday, your name would be entered into the hat. We've picked your name out of the hat. I hope it's a big spend. Right, a big congratulations. Our first Daily Basket giveaway on Black Friday is Miss Anne Bowring. Anne Bowring, thank you very much indeed. Hope I pronounced your name right, but Anne Bowring, thank you very much indeed. The value of your basket, whatever you bought, you're going to get that refunded back to you. How about that? That's fantastic. So, Anne, thank you. Do you know what? Keep tuning in, though. If you bought something from us today, watch the shows tomorrow. One lucky winner will get their daily basket back to them. So how about that? Right, we need to crack on. We've got more puzzles. It's all about the Genius Star. And I'm not just talking about Josh either. Right, OK. So
right. Again, this is the second puzzle in the Genius Collection. It's worth noting, get the bundle because then you've got a variety of different puzzles, all different levels. Give them different members of your family. But the Genius Star, similar vein as the Genius Square, but a really unique twist. So I think Charlie's got the idea straight away.
First thing no, you go for it,
No, you got the right idea. We're going to empty our board and we're going to roll the dice. There's 7 dice here. Again, you get 2 boards in each set, so you can play on your own or you can play it against an opponent. It's really nice. It's quite kind of mindful. I can sit down and play this in front of the TV, or you can play this when you've got sort of 5-10 minutes with a cup of tea, cup of coffee. Yeah. It really is nice. So we've got the 7 dice, and we're going to put these blockers, which are the stars, in the corresponding numbers. And we're both going to do exactly the same. So I will read them out. So we've got number 1, we've got number 19, 18. Sorry, number 19, 8.
Oh, right.
Not 18. Sorry. 47. Oh, it's 47. 18, 27.
Oh, does that look like a hard one?
Actually, I think that makes it a bit easier. 18, 27, and 41.
There we go.
Again,
I'm a bit worried about this area here.
The same. Now, Genius Star. It's worth noting there are 165,888 possible challenges with this
The chance
game.
of getting the same one
And
like that again
exactly.
is
I
quite
think
rare.
I worked out that if you did no sleep, no work, nothing at all, and you were to roll each dice sequentially, it would take you about 3.5 months to solve each one of these, if you're prepared not to do any of that.
Yeah.
You see how much gameplay you got. So again, the idea is a race. The race is to fit all the remaining pieces back into the board. There's one clever twist with this one. You've got these 2 pieces here that if you turn one way and put them together, make a golden star. In roughly 47% of the combinations, you can complete it with the star intact. You don't need to, you can split them up, you can put them whatever way you want, but if you want to go for the double win, you want to try and build it with the star intact.
So would you start with that first, then?
So I probably would on this level, because there's not quite a nice space here. By bundling these together, it actually gives a bit more space elsewhere.
Right.
So I actually think this one makes it a tiny bit easier, but you never know how easy it's going to be to roll the dice. Should we give this a go? So I'm going to try and put these together. What inevitably happens is I put them in like that and end up having to move them.
Sure. Yeah, so you might as well go for gold to start with. Yeah.
Exactly. So let's see if we could do this one. Now, Genius Square, each one takes sort of anywhere between 30 seconds to a minute to solve. This one, and probably the Genius Connection as well, can take sort of upwards of 3 or 4 minutes.
Right, here we go. Here we go. I
This one is
think
a
I
bit
might
more
have to.
challenging.
Oh, no.
So I seem to be getting somewhere.
Do you instantly
And I
think it's going to be
don't-
harder than the others, but not
And I-
necessarily, you know. Oh,
I felt like I was getting somewhere. I'm not sure.
oh, I was confident then. Oh,
Oh, you
has
know
he done it?
what? I'm gonna.
Has he done it?
Have you done it?
No.
Okay, I'm not going for the golden star intact.
Oh,
at
it's
the moment.
just there we go. That'll do.
I'm gonna try and play it safe and see if I can win. So I'm gonna split them up. What I really want to do is I want to be able to put this one here. But you can see here, this is much more challenging. But it's a really nice game. You get this as the bundle.
This
You've
gets
got various options here for all members of the family.
This just get harder. Yeah, sometimes it's easier just to start again, I think, actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh. Right, there we go. I'm going to call that. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that.
Oh, gosh, I
I'll
thought
take
I almost
that.
had it here. I mean, if we can find a saw and split this one, I think I
you
would have
got a
done.
saw?
I would have done that.
That's all your Genius bundle, by the way. So, look, saving £10 if you go for the bundle today. It is so fun. Everyone can just get involved. I don't really always like a Christmas quiz because I worry about my general knowledge. I get embarrassed. So this is something that everyone can just enjoy and relax with. It's £49.97. 575 426. Do you know what? If you want to go for the bundle, great. If your budget allows for 1 or 2, then yes, you can buy individuals. You might just want the Genius Square, the classic, or maybe go for the Star. We've also got a London Underground selection. We're going to look at these actually. In fact, can we look at these next, Josh? Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. Worth noting, I finished that one, by the way.
Oh,
Just
there we
in
go.
time. Just in time.
Didn't get the Star though, did you?
Didn't get the star. That's what I mean. I gave up on that.
Yeah,
But I
sometimes
went
you
for the
got to,
win
I think.
instead. I went for the single win.
I like it.
So shall I tell you about the Underground collection? Because this is our
Let's do it.
first ever licensed product range. Now, we got 3 games
okay.
in the London Underground collection.
Yeah, should we bring it down
one,
here? Yeah.
I'm going to bring over here. Now, we're not going to play this because there are quite a few things to get through here.
Yeah, we've got about 9 minutes left.
This is the Genius Square, but a licensed version. Let me tell you the difference. The gameplay is exactly the same, still the same number of challenges. Again, you get 2 boards. First thing you'll notice is the boards are shaped like the TFL roundel that you get here.
Oh, right.
Instead of,
that's what it's called. Oh.
absolutely. And the blockers are now the small interchanges you get, you know, when you go from each line to the next one.
Yeah.
You've got the circle lines here. You'll notice that our pieces are different colours. Now, each one of these is perfectly colour matched to the London Underground lines.
Okay.
So to give you a quick test, you said you used to live in London, right? So
yeah.
the red line would be
Central.
circle. Oh,
Is it circle?
Hold on, you might be right there.
It's central, I
No,
think.
it is central. It is central. Right, the black line is, because that's the one
Northern
I definitely
line.
know. Right there,
So we
you
got
go.
Northern, Victoria, Circle, Central,
no,
Bakerloo.
yeah. Victoria, I don't know if
Yellow
that's-
isn't Piccadilly, yellow's the blue, dark blue.
Yeah, so yellow is actually London coaches. You've got the Jubilee line, the grey there. You've got the green, which is London trams. We've obviously got the light, that's Piccadilly. We've got Hammersmith and Central. But you see, you've got all the colour lines. They're perfectly colour matched. Again, it's the classic Genius Square. But if you're a fan of the London Underground, you like something a bit different, this is one you want to go for. If you already own the Genius Square and you want something a bit different, this one's really nice. It's beautiful to look at, and it's all fully licensed.
That's really exciting.
Now,
fully licensed. So, we've got about 8 minutes left. Anything else you want to talk through?
Yeah, so should we just do this one quickly? Because this is a really sweet maths game. Right. OK, so this is called Underground Brain Train. So I don't know if you've seen this.
Brain Train? No, never.
There are 40 multi-level challenges, and it's a really nice way to mask maths with fun.
Right.
OK? So if you're looking for something to kind of help your children's or grandchildren's math skills, whilst also having a really fun game, then this is the game you want to play. Now, the variety of challenges, let me tell you how you play. I'm going to tell you the number of pieces you are going to use. I'm not going to tell you which pieces, that's what you've got to work out. Once I've told you the number of pieces you're going to use, I'm also going to tell you the target. I'm also going to tell you it's pressure when it's a maths game for children. It's quite a lot of pressure doing this live on air. I'm going to tell you the target number you need the pieces to add up to.
Right.
After that, we're going to tell you about the nice twist at the end. But I'm going to pick a challenge. I'm going to tell you that I'm going to pick challenge 5, using any 3 pieces. I want the total addition of them to add up to 15.
Right, OK.
Now, the numbers are in the circle here on the blue. Now, obviously, it's worth noting whilst Charlie does this, this is a maths game.
I think I know what the twist is.
This is for children aged 4 and up. So it's a really nice way to get them...
No pressure, though.
to get them to develop their math skills. If you're looking for a Christmas game, you know what, as well as being the Christmas period and the gifting period, it's also a time of year where children are off school.
Is it 3 pieces?
Yeah, so it's only 3 pieces.
Right, and 5 then.
So there's going to probably be at least one high number there.
So these are total 15?
Yes, but what you're going to have to do, and this is the really clever twist, you're going to join them together. Now, if you're not sure at the end if you've done it correctly, what you need to make sure that you've achieved is a fully is a train track that when you take your little wind-up train on it, goes round in a loop, and therefore it would never come off. What this train is a self-checking train.
Okay.
So essentially, you're building a loop, a never-ending circuit, using any 3 of the pieces that ultimately end up...
3 pieces? Really?
Yeah, so I'm going to give you a clue. One of the pieces is number 8.
8, right, OK. So I can keep switching them around, can I?
So you can take whatever pieces you want, and at the end, we're going to put this train on it.
So I've got 2 8s, so I've got an 8.
OK.
So
there are 2 8s, and this is the clever bit. So just because you've got 1 8...
I need a 6. Is that 9?
Well, yeah. There you go.
OK.
And there, to check Charlie's done it correctly, what we're going to do is we're going to take our wind-up train, we're going to put it on here, and you can see it goes whizzing past all your favourite London landmarks: Westminster Abbey, Bank of England. You've got the phone boxes here. You've got the buses. Again, all fully licensed. I didn't wind that far enough, but it'll keep whizzing around. It's a really nice way to help children learn maths. Someone wrote a quote actually about Happy Puzzle. Children are very adept at singing when they think no one's listening. How do you get them to learn when they think no one's watching?
Right,
the way you do that is through fun and games. You can do addition with this game, you can do subtraction with this game. So there are 40 multi-level challenges, but it's a really sweet game.
So I've had fun and I've
children
practiced
learn
my
maths.
adding up.
Exactly.
I've had a great afternoon.
Brilliant.
I've come a long way.
There is another game in the Underground version, Underground Grizzly, that is available. But have we got time for one more?
We've got 4 minutes.
OK.
Yeah, go on.
I really want to go through Lost for Words.
We got bundles. You can buy individuals too. So on the Underground collection, there it is, saving £10. You can spread the cost interest-free too. OK.
Have you seen Lost for Words?
Do you know what? I haven't actually.
Right. Lost for Words is the family Christmas game. If you're going to get a game out on Christmas Day, this is it. There are, as you can see here, 500 challenge cards. There's also a scoring board, a timer, but it is really simple.
OK.
I'm going to show you just this side of the card. There are 4 words.
Right, here we go.
Let me put that here. I'm going to read out each of these 4 words. You need to come up with one word, the same word, that can go either before or after each of these 4 words to make 4 brand new words.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So
for example.
So the words you've got here are new, book, long and light, and you're going to come up with one word that will go before or after each of these to make 4 new words.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Quite often the producers might help in Charlie's ear. It's one word, it's the same word.
It's what 3 hours sleep would do
People are shouting out the answer home. All the answers are on the back, by the way.
So what sort of order we're looking for?
Shall I give you an example? Okay, so the word here is year. So we have got New Year, yearbook, year long, and light year.
Right, okay.
And all the answers are on the back. It's one word. It's the same word.
I
Goes
understand.
either before or after each one of these. There are 500 challenges. People are shouting out the answers. This is great for the whole family because this can be kind of 20 people can play this at the same time. But there's so many different challenges.
Can I give you one?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go for it. And there's of course scoring board and timer as well. Right.
So is it this? Right.
So I don't want to see the green side. You keep the green side.
Right. So we've got breast.
Why did you have to choose
We've got
this
line, back, and stock.
Right. The only word I can think of is maybe breaststroke, line stroke, stroke back, stock stroke, stroke stock.
Shall I spin it round?
Backstroke and breaststroke makes sense. Line stroke, stroke line.
Shall I spin it round? It's actually feed.
Oh, of course, breastfeed, line feed, feedback, feed.
Line feed, right? Should we do one more?
Okay.
This is great. I prefer it this way round. This is much more relaxing for me.
This is why it's so much fun. Right, so what are the words?
There we go. You've got line, pin, horse, and cut.
Line, pin badge, horse badge, horseback, pin back, pin back, horseback, cut back, it must be back.
No. It is hair, ladies and gents. Hair.
Hairline, hairpin, horse.
Hairline, hairpin, horse.
You can see why this is so much fun, and it's great for the whole family to play on Christmas Day. When you're waiting that 2 hours for the turkey, get lost for words out. It is great.
So you got play, yard, work, and book. I'll spin it round. We've only got a minute left. It was school.
Oh, there are
Do you know
500
we could
challenges.
Just do this. We could have done an email in, couldn't we? Oh, we need a double share. You know, it's been brilliant. We've only got a minute left. Honestly, it's been fantastic,
Josh. It's really gone fast. But get your orders in. This is the time of the year you want to be stocking up on Christmas gifts. Get it now with your bundle, with your discount, and you don't have to worry about it 2 days before Christmas.
Did I beat Dan's progress?
I would have to say that probably Dan is better. But there's always time to catch up in 2026.
It's a work in progress. Do you know what if you'd like to get it for to the website, hobbycraft.co.uk/TV, you can buy bundles, you can buy individuals. I thoroughly enjoyed all of those. They leave you wanting more. This is good for a variety of age groups. This is all about having family fun. I mean, obviously, this is perfect for Christmas time. Josh, thank you so much. We'll see you very soon.
Absolutely, I'm back soon.
And for Safe Journey, we'll see you shortly. And of course, we'll be back live here tomorrow morning.